I'm Conway Gittens reporting from the New York Stock Exchange. Here's what we're watching on the street today. The Federal Reserve decided to keep interest rates unchanged at its June meeting. The central bank also indicated that there likely would only be one rate decrease coming this year. Investors are also reacting to fresh data that revealed inflation remained moderate in May. Total consumer prices were surprisingly flat, logging the slowest rate of inflation since July 2022. Gasoline prices saw a big 3.6% drop last month, and airline fares were down as well, which offset a rise in food prices and housing costs. Over the past 12 months, consumer inflation was up 3.3% in May, which was slower than the prior month, but still above the Fed's 2% comfort level. In other news, the apps on your phone may be the reason your car insurance coverage is getting more expensive. According to a report by the New York Times, car insurance companies are secretly collecting data on your driving habits through apps like Life 360, My Radar, and Gas Buddy. The apps then send the data to a company called Arity, which is owned by Allstate. Arity creates a, quote, driving score based on how often users speed, slam their brakes, or are distracted by their phones. Now, while users consent to having their data shared when they agree to the user agreements, it's not made clear how that data will be used. For example, when Gas Buddy users turn on its app's Drive feature, they agree to Arity's privacy agreement. But according to the Times report, the agreement is, quote, in small gray font and is located under a, quote, big red button that says, quote, join Drives. The disclosure says that users will share, quote, certain information with Arity and contains language that, quote, does not explain what Arity is or does. Arity claims that it has over 40 million active connections to U.S. drivers. That'll do it for your daily briefing from the New York Stock Exchange. I'm Conway Gittens with TheStreet.